What's good with your boy? Okay, I'm gonna say this first and foremost. At the end of the video is I'm not going to talk, but basically at the end of this video is gonna be a couple clips that, in my opinion, I seen, and well, I can't say saw because I seen it already. Seen certain changes in Siege that I generally like, and it may be small changes. So yeah, in my opinion, is what I like. But this video is about my opinion on Siege X. So I ain't gonna lie, the first thing I changed about me saying Siege in general, I'm saying RX. I'm calling it. I'm the first niggas to say RX. Cause Rainbow Six Siege, there's no more six, is an X. So yeah, I'm saying RX. So that's the first thing I'm saying. Like, bro, I claiming it right now, bro. I claim that. But I'm in a pretty good mood. But I'm not here to mumbo jumbo. I'm here to really like talk my shit. But for real, I'm not gonna lie. I say for Siege X, I do like the marble like on certain map like Cafe, and I think it's Cafe and it's another map, Consulate. Yeah, I like the new texture. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, I do like how like the map is. It's not vibrant, but like mainly all the maps do have like a sunset background, and that what brings out the colors more. It's that sunset. So me being for real, I do kind of like that because it's like I'm tired of like the fucking sun in my face. Like it's always so. You know what I mean? So it's like I do like that. And I would say this too for like I think it's yeah, Cafe, when you spawn by the police line, like that when you spawn by the white van, and like you gotta hop that little ledge with the little tree over there, and you have the balcony, you go up the rappel and whatnot, right in that area gives me nostalgia. Why? I do not know. But it it's just, bro, like it puts me in like a state of mind like, damn, Siege came a long way, bro. It's like damn, bro. I just look at this shit like, damn, Siege came a long way, bro. I like it, bro, cuz it it shows that Siege is not really what people thought it was gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, it's a whole different game, bro. Like you may think that it's like the same thing, but it's a whole different game. So I'm here to give all my praise to Siege. I'm not gonna lie, but I wasn't really looking for like nitpicks, like to pick at Siege. But the only thing I would say that I don't really like, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like for most people, it's the un-80 when you hop out. That personally doesn't bother me because I don't hop out on shit. Like even if I did last season, I barely hop out. Like the most I probably do like spawn people, but me hopping out, I'm not doing none of that shit anymore, and definitely not now. But the only thing I don't like is like the jiggle mechanic. When you jump down a hatch, why am I jiggling? Like what? How is that related to like IRL? Because I know Siege tried to mimic like the real life, but it's like if I'm gonna drop a hatch IRL, I'm not gonna jiggle my body. You know what I'm saying? So like, what is that? What is that jiggle preventing you? You know what I'm saying? So that jiggle alone can counter like you flanking. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like you trying to pop hatch and you flank. You can't flank because if you drop that sound cue, two, it takes like 2 seconds for you to jiggle, and then you can move again. So it's like that jiggle will probably cost you your life. So it's like that's the only thing I don't like is that jiggle shit. But like I said, at the end of this video, I do have like my own like not nostalgia, like my own like views of it, like what I like. But the best way to like stop the jiggle mechanic is like knife the moment you drop. So I mean, it's all sound cue. I mean, people might say it don't change anything, but it changes you from not jiggling. That's good enough, right? So it's like just don't normalize you always jumping down and then you forgetting, oh, I'm a jiggle. So like damn, so it's like, why am I twerking dropping hatch? You know what I'm saying? So it's like just try to like normalize it. And I feel like I don't know why Siege does that. They add and remove certain shit like to nitpick. I don't know why, but honestly, that's my only thing about it. The only bad thing. I never really found anything else bad. The lighting is good. The sound cue is very good. Um, at the end of this video, I do have a clip. Like it's like a 2 minute clip of like pure like sound cue. Like it's it's how good you can hear the enemies from like a certain range or a distance. But people might say it always been like that. But like you can hear like when you say you can hear, you can hear. Literally, I was repelling. I was playing AI. I was repelling on I was playing cafe. I was repelling on like the east side wall. Bro, I'm hearing bro through the wall. I'm hearing him literally walk in cigar lounge. Like he literally, I can hear him through the wall. So it was like that's crazy. And it's not like because I'm on the wall or I broke windows. I ain't break no windows. I'm literally hearing him through the wall. So it's like that alone is like she just coming to a point where it's like it's not really trying to rely on sound. It's trying to rely on like how can I say this? Siege is trying to rely on like the mobility of it because sound could go so far. So it's like you being able to like actually hear someone moving and you can pinpoint them based off their movement, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Versus in Rainbow Six Siege, you can hear them, but it's like you have to like guess in an area, not just really pinpoint them. But that's how I hear it on SiegeX. So it's like honestly, hey, 10 out of 10. I like it. And yeah, the lighting is good, the sound is good. I do like the sound. Okay, this might sound controversial, but the bullet sounds. Once again, I do have a clip at the end of this video. I'm gonna show them all at once, but like certain shots don't sound the same, and it's like I guess when you shoot out in the open, it echoes. We get that, but it's like certain rooms, like the bullets I won't say velocity, but like the bullet sound drops or it goes high, depending on which like where you're at. I just thought it was like the barrels I was using, but it's actually the room that changes the sound. Oh, like interesting, you know? Like it may sound louder, it may sound lower, but like I don't like I mean, I've noticed it, but like the gun sounds do sound different. So I think that's pretty cool. And it's probably some intent behind it. And we all know at this point it is 2025 and RX is out. So Siege has to have some type of reason why they did this. Like even with the sound, like really to nitpick the sound. So has to be a reason. For people who wear earbuds, hey, you're gonna hear everything, bro. Cause I wear earbuds. Not to say if you wear a headset you won't hear nothing, but I guess well for me for earbuds, it's more preferable, better because you can actually hear things way more like fluently. You know what I'm saying? But with a headset, it's like that bass. It's like with any like shot from like you can say like 12 meters or an explosion, you're gonna hear that bass before you actually hear that shot where it's coming from. But with earbuds, you strictly just hear the shot. You know, it's probably my settings, but like that's for me. Like for my earbuds, I strictly just hear the shot. I strictly hear the explosion, and then like with my headset, it's that bass, and then it's like you hear that bullet or like explosion, or like whatever. This based off sound cue. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I feel actually, this RX 10 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie, 10 out of 10. They are keeping up to date with like the updates and like to like get the bugs out the way and whatnot, which is normal. Like as of like coming to like RX now, I see people realize stop trying to like always attack Siege. Like this is so bad every year. It always happens. Like stop trying to attack these boys, bro. Like I know like they got some bozos over there, some of them, but it's like they're all not bozos, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like respect them, bro. So I feel like RX, I ain't gonna lie, Ubisoft, y'all did earn my respects. Y'all did. So it's like that one for y'all. That one's for y'all. For real, for real. But yeah, it's just it I'm not saying it's like a game changer, which it is, so I ain't gonna say all of that, but it's more than Siege now. And like, don't get me started with the ban system. Like, you could ban 3 ops. That's 6 in total, both sides. You know what I'm saying, bro? So it's like, bro, like I said, bro, you gotta be careful who you use. Don't use Buck too soon because you only got one shot with Buck. If you don't get that, if you don't get the vertical with Buck, and then you playing Buck, and then y'all lose a round, guess what? They gonna ban Buck because now Buck can get vert from many opposite ways. You know, so it's like you gotta use Ram, and then if they use Ram, I'm gonna use Tube It Out. I'm gonna use Solus. I'm gonna use explosives. You know, something that can counter her, not just being scared because it's Ram. You know, so it kind of changes the game a lot. And for like rank, what I heard, one of my friends, he was like, is slower now because the new ban system is way slower. No one is like doing bullshit, and I knew it. I knew it was gonna be way slower, but not to say slow is bad, but like slow is like it takes it like it shows the time is like time is taken for not for granted. So honestly, me in my opinion, I do like that. And I did promise myself I'm gonna watch more pro content as well. So that's why I'm trying to watch Spoit more because I know he has his own pro team. So if I'm probably gonna watch pro, it's probably CAG, it's probably G2, or it's probably Spoit's team. You know, but just to speak on G2 and Stomp, I'm not gonna lie, I'm on a bandwagon. I'm on the Japanese side with G2, so I know probably like well know of, but I'm gonna say no. I know like 2 pros over there, and I know a couple CAG, you know. Then I know KN as well. So it's like, bro, like I'm all over the place. But G2, I'm gonna tap in on the American side because you know Stomp on that bit. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew Stomp. Like I feel like this is not really about you know pro league, but it's like it kind of weighs into Siege. So I'm gonna say it. Like I don't know. Like that guy is crazy. Like bro, and of course I'm a wish like the most high for bro and the team, and even if he's there or not, I'ma still wish up high for the team because they had him. They got to see true potential from that bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? So it's like you can't even get mad at it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't get mad at the team because he doing bad. That's him, you know what I'm saying? Or vice versa, you know? So it's like I do respect the whole dilemma of this, bro. I do see it. And like bro, I ain't gonna lie, from a mile away I can see all the hate. But we ain't here for that. But it's like, you know, all positive shit, bro. But it's like, yeah, I do like this Siege, this RX. I like it, bro. Because not only people get a second chance to honestly play Siege from a different level in a different lens, and also for the new people, they can actually see what Siege had in store for them when they first played it and they hated it, and now it's no longer called Rainbow Six Siege. It's called RX. I'm calling it RX. It's called SiegeX, bro. So it's like, dang, you know, like I don't like a bot can say I only play for 2 weeks, and all of a sudden it's a new game. Like what? You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's a lot in store for people in general to honestly play Siege, you know. So it's like you could never go wrong on playing Siege, you know. People are being more creative, you know. I see that, you know. I'm noticing creators content, like they got more content, and the thing is the fact that it's not saying that they got different content, it's more content. So it's like it's not everything is all like jumbled up and like, you know, like a whole wazoo. No, they got content, so everything has a purpose on their content. It's not just like I said, like good clips or like you doing a montage. No, they got content. So like, hey, bro, that's a dub. So like for everybody. So I feel like for RX, everybody wins. Like just because this new game came out, everybody wins. So it's like you can't get mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I'm cool. I'm vibing, bro. But the thing is with this too, I still can't play rank. Why? Because like Wi-Fi, bro. Like I would test the Wi-Fi on the Xbox, and then I'll like test like the speed and shit. It'll be fine. I'll play a couple games, and then like the one game that I actually want to play, it wants to lag. You know what I'm saying? Not saying the previous game I didn't play, but the last game I played, I went 6-7 and I got a .9 KD, and I'm still copper 5. You know what I'm saying? And that's like what my second game, because my third one I got kicked out because my damn Wi-Fi was booting me out and shit. So I only played what like 5 games, probably, yeah, 5 game max. Only played what 3, well 4, and then the one I didn't play. So it's like I can't get mad at that because I already knew what was in store for me, bro. Regardless, on my end, so like I'm good. But rather than that, yeah, Siege straight, bro. Like I'm looking forward for the new charms. Z-Dog got that shit. Well, I ain't gonna lie. TMI, I call Z-Dog Uzi. I'm not gonna lie. So if y'all don't know Z-Dog, that's Uzi. But yeah, he got his charm. Everything looking good for everybody else. Everybody happy. And not to say that, like, to be like a fucking party pooper, like, when there's happiness, there's sorrow. So it's like, don't expect like this to like blind you from like like the future, which you can't always, well, not like, well, you can never see the future. So it's like just always be prepared for yourself, and this is like all game related. I'm only saying this because, bro, if you out there and you do content on Siege, bro, this is your time to shine. Like, this is your time, bro. Like, you don't got no time to waste. Like, if you want to do montages, bro, hey, do montages. Why? Because now it's RX. You can do all these things now on the same thing, and you can actually make good clips and like make more funny content. Like, be creative. Like, you can ban 3 ops. That's funny as hell. Like, if you can find something funny in that, do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Or like, these weirdos, these fucking weird ass randoms, bro, they be out of pocket sometimes. That's content right there. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's not like saying get on the wave, but like find your niche. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy told me that earlier day too. He was like, bro, do your shit, bro. Like, just find your niche. But as of right now, like, I do want to like only push C's content, but in the future I'm gonna do just chat. Like, I'm gonna stream way more. I'm gonna do just chat. I'm gonna do Apex, Warframe, Siege. Probably a little story mode game, but that's about it. But back on topic, yeah, bro. RX, I love it, bro. Uh, what else I like? I like the movement. Like, the movement, it doesn't feel that. I mean, for me, it kind of feels a bit different, only because I've been moving hella fast. So it's like, and to say I'm a bot and I move like this, and yet like TMI, I'm only playing this game mode just to kind of show like my movement. Like, that was my whole point, for real, seriously. So it's like, yeah, like, even though I'm a bot, I'm a copper 5, you wouldn't think a copper could move like this. But it's not about the copper, it's about your peak. My peak is plat. Don't worry about the number, but it's plat. That's my peak. And it's like, like, hey, if I would have continued to rank seriously, I would have honestly hit higher. But when I hit plat, I didn't really care about hitting the other ranks to the last minute. Then I couldn't hit. I almost hit emerald, but I didn't, bro. So it was like, I didn't really. It didn't really. It didn't bother me, So I'm straight. Another thing too that I noticed about RX is like, bro, the recoils on these weapons. People been saying it's been different. Well, no, it's not been different, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Only because I feel like, because I'm on roller, I gotta hear like both sides, like both parties. But I'm not gonna lie. For me, it feels different, bro. Like, it feels pretty different. Like, of course, Mozzie's gun is a beam, but I never touched Mozzie's gun, so it was like, why does it feel so beam? You know what I'm saying? I was using Twitch for a little bit. I was using Ash ACOG. Ew, I'm not gonna lie, I do not like Ash ACOG, bro. I do not. I'm using her holographic. I do not like ACOG on her gun, bro. Why? My personal preference. But yeah, the recoil on these weapons, bro, like, they feel a bit different, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I already said gun sounds because, like, like it kind of okay. I'm gonna say this. It kind of goes in between with the gun sounds and recoil because, like I said, certain rooms change the weapon sounds. I don't know why it does that, but it's a pretty cool, a pretty cool plus to it. And then also it's like the recoil. It's not like saying like all the guns beam because you got good aim, like you got good thumbs, like if you want roller, but damn, what is it doing over there? What the fuck? My fault. But then it's like it don't feel like I'm actually like I'm shooting my gun, like I'm moving, I'm leaning, I'm like doing my thing, but it feels like I'm thinking aim assist, but it can't be aim assist because I don't got aim assist on. So it's like, but probably the game already has aim assist like already in it for rollers, especially. I think. Am I wrong? I don't know. I don't. Do I care? No. But if I have aim assist, I ain't gonna use that shit, bro. I want authentic raw aim, but based off my thumbs. But like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's been feeling good, but like I feel like with the recoil, some weapons do take less of a pull. I've noticed Zophia's weapon doesn't take more of a pull anymore. Twitch, her gun is a beam. Her F2 is a beam, bro. There's all these guns that have like doing different patterns now. Like slightly. Zofia, I noticed, is a slight change in her weapon pattern, but yeah, that's about it. Yeah. So to kind of wrap up the video before these new clips show up, I'm not gonna lie, RX, I like it. Like I did, the update is hard. I mess with it. Um, I probably think I'm missing something. I don't know, but if I am, you would probably read my mind and probably be subbing in for yourself. But yeah, like RX, I like it. Like I can't wait to see what's come to next. Like the events that they do once in a while. Like the little changes. Like for operators and whatnot. So I want to see what's going to happen. I'm not gonna lie. I must say, and I don't care. I'm gonna tag Ubisoft in this bitch, bro. What if? What if? Hear me out. Caviar shotgun. She gets a suppressor. Take off Goyo's and Mira's suppressor for their Victor. How does that sound? Be for real, bro. Like, if she had suppressor on her shotgun, bro, that would be sweet. Even though her shotgun doesn't get much love, but it's like, bro, just imagine, bro. It's just to try it out. And I feel like people be bashing Siege because they be changing shit. Like, bro, it's just to test it out, bro. Like, let's just try something new. Like, I understand fucking all these ops had good scopes, good loadouts, bro. Let's try something new. But some of them, they was broken, so we get that. But now, let's try something new. So, say it again. What if Caviar took takes Goyo's and Mira's Victor suppressor and give it to her? That don't sound too bad, and then probably Caviar will probably get used more for a shotgun. So it's like, bro, like let's just try something new. Like for real, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, like I'm saying, bro, all in the end, RX, I like it, bro. Like to the maps, like the texture, like the marble stuff. It was Bank, yeah, I remember Bank. Bank had that little marble texture. I like that. Bank, let's all that. I like it, bro. It's a huge game changer for all the people that been playing Siege for the longest. So it's like you can't hate it. And it's not like if you can't hate it, I mean, it's not like if you can't kill him, join him. It's more so like if you can't kill him, you gotta accept it because everyone has the benefit of the doubt. Literally everyone, So it's like I'm not saying about cheaters, but I'm saying like everyone has their benefits, bro. Literally, so you can't get mad at it, bro. So if you trash, you trash. So just get better, bro. But like, yeah, but yeah, I don't know. It's a lot more to say than what I'm actually saying. Like, yeah, like I keep saying, yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's it's more than Siege. It's like when you look at Siege, like I said, bro, this game brought people together, bro. And like from the nasty ass graphic they had when Siege first came out versus now, that's an improvement. And thinking as a gamer, I would always wonder, why do games make badass graphics when the game first comes out and all of a sudden they have the ability to make it even better. But that's what makes people driven to like keep getting it and keep playing it. Like, you just can't drop Call of Duty and drop like the best fucking graphics ever. It's gonna get love like for the first couple of years, but when the game die out, what now? You just gonna keep the same graphics or just change the gun and stuff, you know? So I do see why games do that, especially Siege. So it's like it kind of plays in their favor on why they do what they do. But like I said, some of them, they're all not bad. So once again, Ubisoft, Rainbow, RX, y'all got my respects now, bro. Y'all got me, bro. I'm hooked. I'm obsessed. I love it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like just 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 going down to like that nitpick just for graphics in general, nothing else. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie, like it it shows a lot, and it shows potential in the devs, you know, and the guys over there, that they actually care about Siege. And it's not saying that if we care about Siege, they're gonna care. No, it only works if they care about us, they're gonna care about Siege. It would never work like if they care about Siege, then it's us. No, it's us then Siege, because we're giving them money, we're giving them the title. You know, shout out Jinxie, Junko. You know what I'm saying? Like, putting Rainbow back on the spot and making it a game that can always be loved and like never be forgotten. You know, like it's like playing Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, was it 08, 03, 09? Maybe wrong. But like, you know, it's like it's that nostalgia of playing it. And then all of a sudden it's a remaster of Modern Warfare, you know? So it's like you bring back good memories, but also you bring back the easy way to like always fall back in love with the old game, you know? So it's like I do like, bro, I couldn't wait to drop this video, bro, because like I don't normally drop videos like this, but I had to, bro, because like I'm gonna hurry up, get my opinion on SiegeX before it gets too late, you know. But like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, SiegeX like is cooking for now, you know. Uh, Sound is great. Like I said, I'm hearing people through walls. Like like I'm like, it's not like hacks or anything like that, but like I'm literally hearing people through walls. Like, I'm hearing you run, I'm hearing you stomp your fucking feet. Like, I'm hearing you putting, I hear you throw goyos, you putting you on your camera, you putting cap cans down. Like, I'm hearing everything, bro. So it was like, hey, bro, it's a plus. But RX, they did their thing, bro. And if I would have asked myself or asked other people, or if someone asked me, is it like, was it worth the wait? Hell yeah, you know? Because it wasn't out of surprise, it was out of watch this, you know? Like, I'm gonna show y'all, you know what I'm saying? So it's like no one is like getting caught off guard, but only getting caught off guard to the fact that it's gonna be a new whole different game, and it's gonna be a different whole game. But yeah, these are the clips of like what I think is good. This, listen to sound cue, to like, you know, the map coloring and everything, bro. But that was it for me. Like always, have fun, GG's, and enjoy.